everyone, my name is Lori, and my social justice theme for this course was bullying in schools. So tonight I would like to read a story that I wrote from the point of view of a 12-year-old girl that faces bullying by her classmates on a daily basis at school. I have titled my story, A Day in the Life of Being Bullied. No, not that sound again. It can't be 7 a.m. already, but that loud beeping noise is yelling that it's time to get up. Beep, beep, beep. I struggle to crack my eyes open, letting the glaring sunlight find its way in. Even though it is bright as can be, I can't help but feel like there is a huge, gloomy cloud over me. My mind immediately wanders to try to find an excuse as to why I can't go to school today. Within seconds, my mom knocks on the door and tells me, "Rise and shine, it's time to get ready for school," and shuts the door before I can get a word out of my mouth. I roll my eyes and bury my face into my pillow. I think to myself, tomorrow I need to be quicker with my excuse. After a minute, I drag myself out of bed and into the shower. I thought I'd only been in the shower for 5 minutes when my mom bangs on the bathroom door and lets me know I need to get out and get dressed. I guess I lost track of time, hoping that the water would wash away my anxiety of facing the day. Wow, 20 minutes has gone by, and now I need to hurry up so I'm not late. God forbid I would have to walk into class after the second bell rang and have all eyes on me. I hurry up and put my jeans on and a cute white and silver striped sequin shirt. I grab my Converse tennis shoes from the closet and shove my feet into them in a rush. I brush my long golden brown dripping wet hair and put some mascara on. When I look in the mirror, I notice another huge zit on my forehead. Great, that is just what I need. Braced face and a face full of zits. Why me? I think to myself. I wish I could be one of the popular girls that has perfect hair and flawless skin. They are always so quick to point out my imperfections. Hopefully I can hide in the library and bury my face in a book today. I go downstairs to find my breakfast on the table that my mom made for me. At least I can enjoy my favorite breakfast, a French toast before the dreaded school day. As soon as I finish my last bite, my mom comes into the kitchen and lets me know that I need to get my lunch and backpack because it's time to go. My mom has finished getting ready for work and meets me at the door so we can walk to the car. We don't live far from the school, from my middle school, maybe 5 minutes, but it always seems like we were there in 30 seconds, probably because I hate going. My mom pulls up to the curb in front of the school and gives me a kiss on the cheek and tells me she loves me and that she hopes I have a great day. I tell her I love her too and force a smile back, even though I'm dying inside, because in 2 seconds, I'm about to walk into the lion's den of catty mean girls. I open the door and get out. I quickly look for a way to get to a place to hide while waiting for class to start. I decide to go to the left of the building so I can take the long way around to my locker to avoid the quad in the middle of the campus, where most people hang out before school starts. My heart is racing, hoping the hallway is clear once I turn the corner. Phew, no one is in sight. As I turn the last corner before I get to my locker, I gasp in horror. There, standing in front of my locker, is the popular girls, huddled around and talking. As I rounded the corner, they looked at me and turned to each other and started to giggle and whisper. Oh no, I think to myself, I just want to roll up into a ball and cry. Why does this have to happen to me? What have I done to make them treat me the way they do? I stand behind them, and in a timid voice I say, "Excuse me," hoping they would move and let me get to my locker and put my stuff away. One of the girls looks around, ignoring me, and tells her friends, "Does anybody hear anything?" They all laugh and say no. I decide to walk as fast as I can, carry my backpack and other stuff with me. If I stood there one more second, I might cry. And the last time I got teary-eyed, they called me crybaby for a month and fake wood broom noses when I would walk by. I just wish they would disappear. Maybe then I could enjoy myself like everyone else. The bell rings, so I rushed into my first period out of 6. At least when we're in class, I don't get harassed because there's a teacher around. I try to quit and sit. I try to keep quiet and sit as close to the teacher as possible because I feel that's where I am safest. I made it through my first 4 classes, rushing between each so I could get to class early. The last thing I want to do is stand in the halls where I might run into one of those horrific girls. After 4th period is lunch, which I dread. I have to walk across the quad in order to get to the library, where I can hide behind a book for the next 40 minutes. I swear I was only 20 steps into the quad when I hear a girl yell out to me, "Nice horn on your forehead. Are you trying to become a unicorn?" I drop my head and walk as fast as I can away from the cackling laughter I hear behind me. I finally make it into the library, where I see one of my friends that also has the same problem with those horrible curls. She has a look of relief on her face when she sees me. Minutes before, she had the same miserable walk through the quad I just experienced. We sat, hidden in the back of the library out of sight from the front door. Before we know it, the bell rings telling us it's time to get out and face the cruel world again. When we leave the library, we peek out and make a quick dash to our next class. I tell my friend bye and good luck. My next 2 classes drag on. I wish I was at home in the safety of my room. Finally, the bell rings and it's time to walk home. I take the long way through the back baseball field, so I don't have to go through the school, so I can avoid seeing it. After 15 minutes, I finally turn on my street and get a sigh of relief that finally I had an uneventful walk home without running into anyone. When I get home, I make myself a snack and start my homework. Though I do it as half-fast because I have a hard time focusing. As long as I get C's, my parents don't question me much. I used to get A's and B's in elementary school, but that was when I enjoyed being in school, and kids weren't as mean. Time flies, and before I know it, my parents are home from work and it's almost time for dinner. When we sit down, they ask me how my day was, and I lie like always and say fine. I ask them how their day was so that it keeps them from asking me more questions, which I don't want to answer. I pick up my food after a while, clear my plate into the trash, and go up to my room and listen to my music and watch my favorite TV show that comes on at 8 p.m. I lie down to watch my show, and the next thing I hear is beep, beep, beep. I can't believe it's already 7 a.m. Time to get up to face another awful day. The end. Again, my name is Lori. I want to thank you guys all for listening. I hope that every one of you realizes how sad and difficult it is for some kids in schools who deal with bullying. Just remember that everyone needs to be treated equally and deserves the same respect. So I've enjoyed the last 6 weeks with you guys. It's been hard but fun. So good luck to everyone else. Thanks.